Well, happy Thanksgiving. I hope if you're watching this, it's after you hung out with family, ate some good food. Maybe you're eating food right now, leftovers, or maybe this is later on and you're somehow watching this. I don't know. But this is Thanksgiving and Black Friday football predictions. So hopefully you're watching this before the kickoff of the first game. If not, here's some takes that might be bad and age poorly. Here's how I see these three games going, and let's start with the Lions versus the Packers at 1 p.m. This is the only game I will really be able to see most of. I do work today, which is good. I wanted to work. Anyway, Packers are a team that is very inconsistent to me, has a lot of flaws, and has showed many flaws, versus the Lions, who are pretty consistent, pretty dang good, and have a chance at getting NFC North, and I think they get a big win. By big win, I mean a good win. By about 7 points here, 27-20, to start off the Thanksgiving day. Next up is Cowboys-Chiefs. This is an interesting game. Cowboys have shown me some pretty good developments here over the last couple weeks. Didn't expect it from them, but they have an ability to stay in games and a good special teams unit. I really noticed their special teams unit. The gunner making a play, getting that forced fumble late in the game against the Eagles to really win them that game was phenomenal. And I think that they've been getting it done in all three phases of the game. On the other side, the Chiefs have as well. These are two teams that were underperforming early and are now starting to hit their stride. When that happens, I'm looking at skill guys and I'm looking at the main guy, the quarterback, right? Dak versus Mahomes. I'm trusting Mahomes on a holiday in prime time, even though it's a 4:30 whatever game. Still, I'm trusting Mahomes over a Dak. So give me the Chiefs. This game, weird enough, I think is a high score. 35-30 Kansas City. I got two high scores to start the day. And then we have the game that looks like fireworks from the outside being not that. Bengals, Ravens. Can you tell it's 4:11 a.m.? I'm recording this before bed. Bengals, Ravens. Joe Burrow's back. Okay, versus Lamar. Two of the best gunslingers, two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, not just in their division. A Bengals team that looks dead, looks ran down, versus a Ravens team who's caught their stride. I'm not as impressed with this Ravens team as I thought I was. And the Bengals defense looked slightly better. If they look even decent, there is a win from the Bengals, and I think they do look decent, and I think both these teams struggle. It's weird to say, but I think those other two games are the ones that carry the load of scoring. This one's a 17-14 game written all over it, and I got the Bengals on a game-winning field goal. That is Thanksgiving. Now to Black Friday. Eagles, Bears at Philadelphia. If this would have been at Soldier Field, I would be saying Bears, Bears, Bears. But it being in Philly and Philadelphia coming off an ugly performance, I think they're going to have one of their best performances, scoring 28. And I think the Bears struggle late and can't get past 17. I got the Eagles winning 28-17. I like what the Bears are doing. I'm a believer in this Bears team. I do think they are a solid playoff team. I think the Eagles are still the champions and are going to realize they're the champions on Black Friday and get a big win over the Bears. Not only that it's two scores, but it's a good win against a really good Bears team to me. Actually, before I go, power rankings came out. They had the Bears and Lions both behind the Colts. I would have had both those teams ahead. So if you're wondering, with some of these matchups I'm talking about, I'm high on a lot of these teams. But man, that Eagles team is going to find a way to bounce back. I think Saquon gets going. I think A.J. Brown has a good game again. He had a good game against the Cowboys. And I think this time they don't let the foot off the gas. They let the foot off the gas against the Cowboys. They don't against the Bears. That's a recipe for disaster. I think Williams makes some mistakes in the third and fourth quarter, and it leads to a ugly second half for the Bears. So there is my predictions for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. We will have Sunday and Monday predictions on a separate video. We're still so far out from that. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Athletic Time is out.